Hi guys, I'm 4MP. You guys can call me 4 though. Who is this? Hi, I'm 4MP. You can call me 4. Hi. I made this thing. This is my song Dunk Tank. I arranged this thing as the Machine Love medley remix. And I've been using After Effects since I was 11 years old. How old am I? I'm 21. So that means I've been using After Effects for 10 years now. I'm so yeah, I'm a little bit unk if the kids say so. I've made every music video on my channel besides Dunk Tank. And I've made more than just the ones on my channel. I have a whole playlist of ones that I've made that I'm credited in, that I've been a part of. Ooh, I'm tired. I'm I've done a lot of music videos. I believe there are 31 on my channel or on my little friggin' thing. Yeah, I'm tired. But let's break down. What is a music video? Imagine I'm pointing my little pointer here. What is a music video? A music video is a compilation of shots and motion graphics paired with assets and effects to form a fully fledged music video that lines up with the music story or themes. Now, not all music videos have to have motion graphics. Most of them, some of them don't even move. Some of them are just text. Like our beloved ECFG, rest in peace. Um, and so what makes up a music video? I consider a music video, I'm like putting my pointer finger in the air, to be comprised of 5 things: assets, transitions, effects, typography, and compositing. Now, what are any of these things? These are all just words. You're just saying shit, 4. I'm 4, aka 4MP. And to that I say, that is correct. I'm just saying shit. But, yeah. What are those things, bro, and who gaff? So, let's fix that. Let's learn what these things are. And then I will provide a demonstration of my After Effects timeline on what all these things are. Assets. Assets are the pieces that make up your music video, such as your art, stock footage, and or backgrounds. Music videos can have a range of assets, from a single still picture to hundreds of different parts. I have had music videos with over 200 layers. I have worked on very complicated music videos. And that music video only had one image. But I made it way more complicated than it should have been. And I did it in a week, but it's fine. Which video? It is the Shawnee's Butcher Vanity remix. Shawnee's the guy that made Wonderland.com, which won, was it runner-up? It was runner-up in the Miku Expo submissions. Honorable mention, yes. My mistake. So, yes, assets. We've got a bunch of assets here. So, let's do a game show that I just made up, I like to call, how many assets does this still frame have? Now, this counts the background. You need to see it in motion to be sure. So in motion, the curtains are coming up. The clock is moving. There's this blue background. There are the characters on one layer. And there's the text. How many is that? Let's count it, guys. 1, 2, 3, 9! It's 5. We've got a lot of work to do. It is 5. It's the text, clock, characters, curtains, background. That's how many layers. The dots, ah, shit. No, you're right. It's 6 layers. Okay. My bad. It's actually 6 layers. You guys are right. I counted the curtains and the characters separate. No, the curtains were. That was a little confusing, I will admit. They called me the layer. Um. Anyways. So let's move on to. Well, we're still going with assets, my bad. Assets can have multiple layers. Layers are the pieces that compose one or multiple assets, like the curtains last time, like the characters, potentially. Usually character assets have multiple layers to either animate or tween them. I will gladly give another lesson about that. I love tweening. I've been doing tweening as long as I've been using After Effects. Or to position them, transition them separately with different effects. Like the... Can I right click and go back? Back. Oh, shit. Whoops. Technical difficulties, my guy. Yeah, whoopsies. So yeah, like this one here. I wish I could right click and just go back. The assets here were positioned so that when they moved up, they looked 3D-esque. I can use scroll wheel. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How much can I relate to that? I used to relate to that a lot. But the clock was a little forward from the background. The curtains were in the very front. It's kind of like how you would layer things in art, where you've got these assets in the front, it's what you want to see, but it's like it's moving. Yeah, guys, videos move sometimes, but it's positioned so that they will move at different times to give it this 3D looking effect, like a little box view. Oh my goodness, that is a little picture of me. Holy shit. Okay, I can't read chat too much. Holy moly. I've gotta send that to me. Anyways. But yes. Transitions. These are the only GIFs that I could find that were kind of decent. I don't really like this dog one. Anyways, transitions are the journey your assets visually make from point A to point B. The simplest transitions being a fade or a hard cut. Other examples include zooms, slides, rotations, warps, or any combination of the following. You could make the craziest, stupidest transitions ever. You could do whatever the hell you want. And like this would be a simple, the one at the bottom here makes a simple cut to or like a slide effect. This is obviously a ripple dissolve. One scene, yeah, like I said, one scene can have multiple transitions or be when composed of multiple assets. Like you can have something slide in, you can have something bounce in when the background doesn't change at all. Alright, to effects. Effects are the visual shifts you can add to assets from colors to glitches to warps. Effects are like VSTs in music, or like your reverb, or it could be your like kind of the knobs that you adjust with your VSTs. Visual effects, VFX, after, before, whatever. There are stock options that come with your editing softwares, and third-party options as well. So like filters, yes. Well, effects are different from filters. Filters are more like compositing, which we'll get to. Effects are used to give your music video more life and movement. In this example, the effects would be the lighting, the assets added, the glow filter, and this blend mode on the text. So those are your effects. And the background as well, with all those pages. Are those pages or those flowers? I don't know. Cutting off the brightness past 160. But when they're applied, they give a brighter and more well-rounded look, making the assets fit nicely. So like here, before, it looks very bland. After, the guy is well lit. It looks like there is almost a window open beside him. It fits. Everything fits very well. And typography, which is the fourth one. Oh, that's like my name. Guys, did you know my name is 4M-P? Anyways, typography. Typography is the transition between text, words, and or letters. This is usually separate from transitions entirely, though they are very similar in concept. Movement in text keeps the audience attention throughout the music video, so, people add a little bit. My thing, raises my end, my thing, is I add a little bit of jiggle to my text sometimes, just to give it a smidgen of movement, just so that people pay attention to it when there's like an instrumental break or something. Jiggle text, typography, oh my god. Typography should be clean and legible so that the audience can understand the lyrics of the song while maintaining some creativity and movement throughout the transitions. So, you want people to know what your song is saying. You want people to know the lyrics. But, you also want it to look kind of cool. Typography, personally, I'm not that great at it. There are seldom examples of me doing some decent typography. Most of the time, I just do a little jiggle on my captions. I call it a day. Sometimes, I do too much. I recently restarted a whole music video because I was like, I'm doing too much here. I don't need to do all that. So I didn't do all that. And that's okay. Lastly, compositing. Compositing is the final polish of a music video, where the final coloring effects and adjustments are made on what's called an adjustment layer, so that everything is well lit, everything blends together real nicely. That is like a filter. You can also composite individual assets. This technique gives the pieces more depth and shadow while maintaining their original details. This is usually done when the background adjustments have light sources that want more emphasis. So, in this example here, if you were to just render that out specifically, it has these very strange, like light wrapping, exactly. Like mastering. Yes, just like mastering. They wanted these extra details, though those were probably given in with effects, but this subtle glow here was probably given, mixing and mastering, exactly. The subtle glow was likely given with compositing. Alright, let's see an example in After Effects. Let me crack open my lovely, lovely After Effects 2022 that likes me on my PC, but hates me on my friggin' laptop. If it isn't 100 layers, then this is not enough. Yeah, alright. Do we have any questions so far? Any questions so far? Is it gay to make a music video? Yes. Can I go to the bathroom? No. Alright, glad we don't have any more questions. What's my name? Oh, I don't know. Do you use any composition guide layers? I probably should. Oh, I hate it when it does all this, bro. But I don't, sometimes. Is compositing relevant on non-3D assets like on 2D music videos? All my music videos are 2D music videos. Yes, compositing is always relevant. Now, this example does not have any compositing. Is AVIUTL2? I don't know what that is. Choosing a font is difficult. Will that be addressed? Nah, just wing it. Do you use null layers? Yes, I use null layers a lot. Do you storyboard your music videos? Not often. I should, but not often. Usually I will put together a rough chop of where I want all the shots to be. That's a storyboard. Yeah, I do storyboard. I do that, and then I go in and add transitions, I go in and add effects, I go in and do all this stuff. So, yeah, maybe I do. Okay. Key to typography I learned in college is put the text in predictable places to not have a bunch of busy stuff behind it. Exactly. Okay, so this music video here, this is Shawnee's remix of Push Your Vanity. This is a lot of layers. I say it's over 200 because I have a lot of pre-comps. It's probably 300. You see this 22 down here? That's 220. I have a lot of layers here. This was a lot of music video to do. So I'm going to expand it so you can see what's happening. So let's play this clip as an example. There's a bit of a flash in it, so if you are sensitive to that, then look away. Okay, there's a lot to break down here. There is a lot to break down. So, this background is moving. It is moving very subtly. My most used preset, probably, that I use all the friggin' time is what's called position wiggle. Now this was just a still background. I zoomed it in a lot. I gave it some mirror tiles so that when it wiggled, it wouldn't just look choppy. And then I added a bit of a wiggle so that it looked like it was like crumpled paper almost. And I lowered the frame rate as well. I lower frame rates on a lot of things. So how you would do that on one layer is there is this plugin called Posterize Time, and you can adjust the frame rate. There is also, if you want to do it on a whole pre-comp, go to Composition Settings, adjust your frame rate here, go to Advanced, preserve frame rate when nested or in render queue. And then you have a low frame rate pre-comp. So we also have this text being revealed slowly. The text is also wiggling as well. This, I used turbulence, and I lowered the frame rate to give it this sketchy sort of look. And then with the meat that comes in, I did the shape masks that come in slowly to make it look like it's being eaten, like very hungry caterpillar style. How do you make the text show up in parts with only one text object? Like the letters, like it type in. I'm waiting on yours. You have it so it shows up in time with each syllable. Oh. It does not really show up on time with each syllable. But this is an animation preset called, where is it? Can you tell me what it's called? Typewriter. Yes. Thank you, Ron. It is called Typewriter, where it types it in. And I made it so that the keyframes, it went in and then went away. It went in, and went away. Well, not there, but yeah, goes in, goes away. And then here, I had this plate drop down with this position keyframe. So position is like that's what I should add in. Position is your moving around. Rotation is your rotating. Your scale is zooming. Does it have a blend mode on or just opacity? On the plate, I believe it is a blend mode. Yes, I think it's a blend mode. I have so much going on in this fucking music video, dude. Oh, man. Yes, I believe it's a blend mode. And then I have the heart come in. And then the knife knocks it over. And then they move out of frame. And then this part. Hard cut. And then I masked out the tail of the cue here so that it looked like drool. And then the borders expand. And then they shrink down. And then here, there is a masking mode where you can take, it's like a, yes, it's matte, where it's like a clipping mask in an art program. So you take that and then had it slowly get redder. And then the sick, I masked this out. So it bounces back and knocks over the eat till I get off its hinges. And then the letters split up, and do a little wiggle. How did I extend the cue? So what I did here is it's 2 layers. I took 1 layer of the tail, the other of the rest of it. I separated them. I took this scale option. What you can do with scale, you can unlink the vertical from the horizontal, so you can make it so that it scales one way instead of scaling the other. And then I extended it so that it extends down there. This music video was a lot of me, because I was very bored dog sitting, and it was a lot of me going, you know what would look cool? This thing. And then I do the thing, and then it takes me like 2 hours. Oh, so you gotta have the anchor point above the mask. Yes, yes you do. Anchor points are like pins, where if you stick a pin in, stick a thumbtack on top of a drawing, and you move the drawing, it rotates from the thumbtack. That is the best way I can describe it. Now I'm surrounded by pins and needles. Whoa! Autosave. I don't need this saved. But yes. And then there's a little bit more to it. Yes, this music video was a lot. So, do you guys want this scene broken down, or do you want me to show you another music video with examples of tweening and compositing? It is up to you guys. Tweening? I hear tweening. I hear tweening. Okay. I've got options. So, as far as, don't save, other music videos go, I have a couple I've been working on where I didn't tween, where I tweened, but I haven't, they're part of something that hasn't been released yet. Oh, never mind, I got one of my own. Never mind. I use the puppet effect for tweening. Here is one of my own songs that has a lot of compositing, a lot of stuff, a lot of this, a lot of that. You guys will enjoy this, I believe. I'm like Hello Neighbor, where it's like, they will enjoy this song being dissected frame by frame. Let me... Why does it do all this? Yes. This is my song called Upstaged. I will have puppeting for a different lesson, definitely. This is a song that me and my friend Jay Hyde submitted for Miku Expo. It has not been released yet because this music video is taking me a very long time. But this is how the intro might take a second to load. So I'm gonna have to pause and keep replaying it. But this is one of those music videos I have where it's a lot of layers. Okay, so here's the intro here. Hello? Capable for playback if it's gonna be slow. It's fine. I love how you approach the bobbing to the music effect. Yes, thank you. Or, oh, you want to see it. My bad. Okay, so first off, this intro here. This, I have light sticks waving, which are a lot of light sticks and a lot of layers. So we have the light sticks waving. We have... Oh, that's so cute. Oh, the little thumbtacks. Has your computer, like, tried to kill you recently? I mean, I have noticed my nose being kind of crooked and, like, having a 4-shaped implant in it, but, like, a face implant, but, you know, I'm not too worried about it. So, we've got the lighting coming in here. These are solid layers. Solid layers, I took a mask to. I blurred it out a bit in the effects, and then I added a blend mode. So it looks like that, and then I have it rotate in like a spotlight. And then, to give it some more effect here, I had these are light sticks. Where's Hatsune Miku? There's Hatsune Miku. I had Hatsune Miku be given. Every light stick is like individual. Yes. Yes. Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. Ho, 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 ho. I'm tired. I'm tired. I can copy layers and move them. Yeah, that's what I did. I'm teasing. I am gesturing. So the Miku here that I've got, this is, guys, this is Hatsune Miku. I don't know if you guys know her. I had her set to this blend mode where she looks a little darker here because the spotlight hasn't come in yet. Slowly faded this up where I have these effects here. And then she's bright, just like a spotlight. So this is an example of compositing an individual asset. So what I did here is this is what she looks like solid. I added an effect called CC Spotlight. There is also Vignette that you could add. Vignette is like, there's like a round shadow. Miku Solid. Wait, they should make something like that. And then CC Light Sweep gives it a little bit of that rim light glow. So it's like a spotlight's being shined on her. And then I had it fade in. And then for the tweening, oh man, oh boy, it's a lot. It's a lot, guys. So I will show you probably the simplest shot, which is this one of her, like, just her eyes twirling a bit. But it is also, she bounces up a little bit. So there are 20-ish layers to this. I just got pinged. Do I have to learn this? You don't have to learn anything. If you're in VSU, you don't. You can learn whatever you want. That's kind of the beauty of it. Do whatever you want, man. You're probably people can do whatever they want. It's like college. You pick and choose. Yeah. So there are individual assets to this. I split up these eyes so that they would spiral a little bit. There's a lot of movement here. The twin tails I had bounce up a little bit. I didn't use puppeting on them because I didn't think it was very necessary. Just spiraling reference. Wait! I also have these individual little hair pieces move. The one I did have puppeted was this one. Nope. Just kidding. This one right here, where I gave it this sort of flow. And yeah, very simple shot. And then in the pre-comp here, I have it bounce up a little bit. She's low-key mesmerizing. RN. And then we go to here. It's composited. We go to here. It's got a little bit of a zoom effect on it, where it's like a twirl. Ah. Very beautiful. Isn't that great, guys? Aren't we having so much fun? I've been putting off this music video since November. Anyways, do we want to learn? Would it be better to just use an adjustment layer and then transform effect? No, because... Wait, you might actually be right. Maybe, no. I mean, what do you mean transform effect? Do you mean have it bounce with the... As in instead of doing a whole nother pre-comp? For this one, no, because, I think it would be like the effect transform on an adjustment layers. Maybe. I'm lazy. This was before I like was put on how useful adjustment layers are, so I'm just doing things the older way that I did them, but I gotta I gotta get back on my grind set. I gotta finish this music video. Okay. Any questions so far? Raise your hand. Teacher, teacher, any questions? What's your name? I'm 4MP. Setting that up like that shouldn't be that hard. Truth, nuke. Okay. I see it like that. Okay. I will try that next time. What's your name again? I forgot. What is your name? Fart Apple P? That's awesome. How do you do this? Oh yes, are there any music videos you guys would like me to break down? What isn't your name? Oh, typography. Oh, typography. Oh, typography. So, this to me looks like a background that was set up like with a bunch of shape layers, pattern layers, and then oh shoot. How do I make it go individual frames? Is it control? No. Oh, press the Oh, okay. Yes, so they have this move in. And then this is also an effect called motion blur. So then they put this on an adjustment or a pre-comp, had the whole thing move, position layer, or position keyframe, had the letters come in individually, had them space out here. Yes, this is heavily animated script based. And then this effect here is turbulence. And then it turbulizes again. That is a skull asset that was set to like a blend mode or a color-based mask. Those angel wings are moving slightly. And then, yeah, this is a lot of motion graphics here that I could gladly try and recreate and break down, but that would take a very long time. Enjoy breaking down this one. Let's see here. I'm not subscribed? What the hell? Okay, I see we've got a couple overlays. Got a noise effect here. You blur out the overlays. Holy moly. Lots of... Wow. That's really cool. Lots of, glitch and, like, melt. Oh god, what's it called? The data mosh. Data moshing. Yes, that's what it's called. Data moshing by Beloved. Alright, let's see this one. It exists in A scripts. Oh, send that to me, please. Please send that to me. Ah! Ushi. The hearts, you said? At 34. Okay, so the hearts were an overlay. A lot of these effects here are overlays, not something that you would do specifically. I am stealing that, thank you. Oh my god, it's 60 bucks? I'll figure it out. No, so the overlays, this movement that you see back here, are a lot of overlays where they masked it out, they set it to a solid color. There are a ton on YouTube. There are a ton on any sort of platform where you can buy them. I'll figure it out. But yeah, there are plenty of assets all over the internet where you can download everything. I have whole ass life kind of new Roma music video. Oh man, I gotta check that out. Anyways, I have whole friggin' that is the GIF I downloaded. Never mind. I have a whole folder in my files where it is different assets I've worked on for music videos, little overlays I've got for music videos, little stock footage, all sorts of stuff, light leaks, all sorts of things, all sorts of things. When you're planning a music video, how many assets do you suggest pre-planning for? It really depends on how complicated you want to gauge how complicated you make something before you make it. Or if throughout making it you change your mind and you're like, I want to make this a little more complicated, then make it a little more complicated. Whatever time allows, do whatever the hell you want. Typically it depends on the music video for me. Shawnee's Butcher Vanity music video that I did has about like 50, maybe 30 to 50 assets. I just, like, as I was working on it, I was like, that would look cool, download. That would look cool, download. That would look cool, download. But yeah, that's typically how that would work. What are some recommended asset shops? Okay, Google is beautiful. I will show you how to Google something. If you want, let's say, and PNG. PNGs are what make it transparent. So, tools, color, transparent. All of these are transparent PNGs now. I've been using this for years. It's never failed me. As soon as I take that, if they ever take that strat out, I lose my mind. Just be careful about what assets you're grabbing for licensing purposes. Truth nuke. Background during the chorus. Oh, Susie's music videos? Oh boy. I'll try my best. Let's get to so these are a lot of shape layers. This is also a halftone overlay. Likely these shape layers, I will do these last three and then I'm not doing any more music video requests. I mean, I could stretch this to be an hour. But anyways, yes, Susie has some behind the scenes for this, with the tweening as well. These are a lot of shape layers that were carved out. She probably hand drew some of these as well, with these stars and these shapes with it like a sketchy brush. Halftone, you can find halftone anywhere. Set it to some blend modes, set it to certain colors, and then had them rotate. Had the border pulse here. It was likely a stroke effect that lets you expand the stroke just a little. And then adjusted it so that there was like a scramble grid effect here. Had some arrows pointing up. And then yep. And then and then here you can see there was likely a blah 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 proper name, place name, backstory stuff. Feedback Luca. Anyways, you can see there is a little blend mode of Luca here, where she likely masked out some certain colors, set it to solid, messed around with some blend modes. Yes, there are a lot of shape layers here. Lot of shape layers, lots of movement. And they change colors as well. And then this zoom transition here with that blink. Listen to the feedback. Very good. Very nice. It was a very lovely music video. I look at that sometimes and I'm like, fuck, I need to do that one day. Okay, let's see. Let's see this one here. I'm realizing I'm not subscribed to, like, most of these. Okay, so these text transitions, it's not a lot of typography, thank God. Um, hard cut transitions, looks like there was a glow preset here. A pixelated background of a city, and then something moves a little here. And there like a blend mode is set so that it has this like it's glitching out. Yeah. Is there more? Yeah. Okay. That is a really cool music video. I like this one. How do you do the line and old TV effect at the start of this? This looks like something where it is either a preset or it is somebody took like this really striped PNG and they really zoomed it in and then set the position from the very top to the very bottom so it almost like slides a ton. There are also old TV effects that are free. I use one all the time called, where is it in my thing? It is called it's like NTCS something like that. I worship it. My friend Narika put me on it. It is very, very good. Okay, let's see this one here. Ooh, this is complicated. Okay. Oh man. These text layers look like they NTSC. Yes, that's what it's called. These text layers look like they have a stroke effect where they slowly either come in or come out. Um there is a PNG here where it has this kaleidoscope almost mirror effect to it where it's got this turbulence noise as well where it blends out. Um a lot of shape layers, a lot of effects here, a lot of text as well. Yes, and then pictures of these graphs as well. Lots of effects. Oh man. Okay. Do we have and also my playlist of my music video credits. If anybody would like to take a look at those and has any questions on how I did anything, please let me know. Aw, my music video almost has 100 views. Smile. Do you do all your work in After Effects? Yes, I do. Antani? Okay. Antani is a lot of tweening. Yeah. Halftone background. And then they have this color shift effect in here where they take multiple color layers and move the move them at different times so that it looks like they swipe in. Lots of tweening. I could watch this music video forever. It's really, really good. To make each effect, they have to mask out each stroke and move them individually. Each stroke in the character comes individual. There is probably a preset for that, but if they didn't use a preset, they probably had to mask out each individual stroke. Yes. I've done that before. It sucks. Oh, it sucks. It sucks so bad. It's actually the worst. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh. I've been hand animating all of my assets like transitions and stuff. Hey, good on you though. Not a lot of people do that. Any other programs I would recommend? Mm. I know I have friends that use DaVinci. I have friends that use CapCut. I have I have friends that use all sorts of things. I have friends that use friggin' All Light Motion. Um, dude, OTS uses CapCut. What about Vegas? Sony Vegas Pro is another one. You have a friend that uses Wondershare Filmora? Shut the hell up. All Light Motion is nice. All Light Motion is very good. Anime effects? Interesting. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Blender. Blender is an interesting choice. Also wondering about this. Oh yeah, if I haven't answered any specific questions, please let me know. I've been having trouble trying to make a quick hard snap motion in After Effects without the rest of the motion getting fucked for some reason. That would be like if you could show me an example, I could definitely clarify. Oh, Blender has a built-in video editor? I did not know that. The more you know. You might want to touch up the curves. Yes, in After Effects there are graphs. So if I were to go to like a layer that moves, we've got graphs here. Ease them in, ease them out, do all that stuff. This was less of an After Effects lesson and more of a music video basics lesson. I can make a more After Effects centered lesson if you guys want me to in the future. I will gladly do that. It will likely be a lot longer than this one. Tweening lesson. Yes, I can do a tweening lesson as well. If you guys have any lesson suggestions, please put them in the class questions. Still pretty important for a music video unless your intention is to go for a lot of linear movements. Yes, speed and value layers. Yeah, but if you guys have any other basic questions here, puppet pin tool lesson, that would be with tweening. That would definitely be with tweening. Please put them in class questions. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was my first lesson here. I became a professor because I asked OTS because I wanted to. And yeah, if you guys, what is your name? My name is 4M-P. How old are you? I'm 4 years. You are the youngest person ever. Okay, thank you guys so much for attending. I had a great time teaching this. I love teaching these sort of things. If you guys ever have any music video lessons, if you ever have any, I'm 21. If you ever have any questions on how something is done, if you guys ever want help with After Effects, if you guys ever want me to, if you want to commission me to do your music videos, I will gladly take commissions. I am always open to commissions. Whether you guys need something as little as something tweened, as little as background motion, or as much as like a fully fledged animated music video, I will gladly do that. What are your prices like? They are totally negotiable. I've done music videos for as little as free. I've done music videos for as much as a lot. So if anybody wants to commission me, my DMs are open. And then, yeah, if you guys want to join a VC after, definitely feel free to. I will not be there. I've got to rinse this hair dye out of my hair. Can't raise my hand, 4 broke them. Oh no. All right. Well, have fun, you guys, and thank you guys all for being here. Smiling, smiling, smiling. Goodbye now.